and then looking up the FDA's. I mean, I had to keep them more like no. I don't want you researching that. I don't want you researching that. Let's kind of stay on track. I mean, definitely, it's going so fast. I was definitely taking notes like, maybe I could implement this for next year or do something before something else. But I mean, it was fun. There was.
I think it was hard for my students to very distracted. Going from dialysis to something that you're not quite taking that direction. I think just as much. So with it being
Still, no. Full of it. So that'd be my what I would say. Thinking back, what would you change to improve the unit? I would change. I already said something. I would change the pre-test. It needs to be hard. You don't even know.
Like 18.
It was at least. I mean, it was so long.
Yeah.
So this is a real thing I was struggling with. Every but it's at the end, I was just like,
The next year you'll have a different group of kids, so then you'll say, oh, well, now for these kids, I need to add blah, 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 because.
And really, all that sounds kind of good when you write as a student, and it goes on.
I had lunch and then a week before school started, like, we're changing the menu at lunch. They're not giving the big cookie anymore. So then their whole process changed. So now it's like not as how I planned it originally. So like right now they're just like trying to get kids to eat something healthier than something else they eat. So they're picking and it's kind of just not as complicated.
I tied it to math, yes, systems of equations.
But that's what I wanted to happen from here.
I'm really
Knew about my unit.
And I teach 10th grade physical science, and I chose the unit because it's a lot to enforce it.
Of course, he did it for our lesson was for AP Physics. And I'm not teaching AP level students by no means. And so trying to adapt it and make them understand the general basics of it. But I think if I would plan to get follow a little bit further into it, I think I could have went into a little bit more depth before I had them actually start doing calculations. Because they didn't really comprehend everything. I thought they had already finished. They hadn't.
Okay. Go into more depth in what? The theory?
Formulas, things like that, basic things. Acceleration, gravity, formula, they didn't know any of that stuff. But at least they claimed they did.
How about you, Brandon?
I ran into the same problem. Like you said, Aaron was the one that did the unit first, and he did for 12th grade AP Physics, and I have 10th grade.
Well, for me to get the lesson going, to get it kick-started, the materials, the video that was along with the lesson, the materials were good to get it started. But the difficulty I ran into was when I extended it into the complete calculus realm where you had parabolas. I had developed my own materials for that. I think echoing what these gentlemen said, maybe a little bit more preparation, just the fact that doing it once, you're going to learn. You're going to cut those things off the next time you do it. I also had a really big example with me because I have a big discrepancy because I did it with one pre-calc double A program. They come to you and it's like, what do I do? And it's like, well, you have to figure it out. Aren't you going to tell me? It's like, no, because that defeats the entire purpose of what's going on. And double A kids don't take that as a challenge, but the regular pre-calc kids, they kind of almost resent that because they have been coming to school. And then it's like, okay, what are you talking about? From the
That's a good strategy because it's difficult. The whole idea of cooperative learning and individual accountability is difficult for the teacher to tease out what each kid's individual contribution was, whereas the kids know exactly what the other kid contributed. way to do it, because you've been sitting forever at home trying to remember what you want.
But, you know. How about you, Eric?
What's that?
Was there anything that stood out as being a part of the unit that caused it to be so successful or to be successful?
I learned my pre and post test to the students in my whole unit.
It runs long, it runs way too long. It doesn't meet your vision of what you do. I think that you probably experienced what
So the main thing is everybody. But I was
benefit. Now this is hard to some adults. You get benefit. How knowing what you know.
They were mad. And the redesign, like, that group's getting great numbers. But at least they were like, right.
Testing 1, 2, 3. My opinion is that you would all benefit greatly from this program, and I would like to encourage all math and science teachers to consider getting on board with STEM and to join the SEAMS team.
Changed on their own. So other first cohort people in particular have been asked to kind of participate in some kind of innovative professional development ideas, and that was something that came out. Some of this comes out of last year, the first cohort. You know, they were all able to do their first PD session fine because, you know, everybody at their school or department wanted to learn about what they were doing. And then some people had a beg and plead to do their second one. It's like, please, because they're going to all their teacher friends, please come to my PD, you know, so I can say I've done this and I've got it over with. So we really realized that we had to change the way we thought about this, and we also wanted to make a broader impact. You know, we want this to go beyond the 4th cohort, maybe get your thinking caps on and think about what you can do for next year. You know, now still, you know, if you've got department meetings, you know, and you present your STEAM stuff to the department, that still counts as your PD. We're not trying to discourage that necessarily because you can make a powerful impact in your school, but you can also think beyond a little bit and you know, have a broader impact over more teachers, you know, across the region, not just in your school. So does anybody want to start share? These are pictures actually of.
Just talk to me over.
Okay. If I had to think of one thing, I would say that come prepared to do something cool with your students in a way that's going to be usable for not only for yourself, but for other teachers once you're done. If you go by that philosophy, knowing that it's not just for you, it's going to make it a lot easier as you make your planning. When I was doing mine, I was thinking about myself, but I tried to also think about other teachers using my lesson and tried to make it so it wasn't just something that was custom to me, but something that can be adapted for any class.
Okay, that's good. Any other things you want to say? Anything at all?
Let's see. The fellows and the what are you? It's not mentors.
Resource?
Oh, the resource. I'm sorry. Let me try this again. The fellows and the resource officers are your tools. Use them wisely, especially when they come to your classrooms. They're a lot of fun. The students really love seeing them, and it actually changes their behavior, believe it or not, when they come visit.
One question. Good?
Thank you.
Thank you. Here, stand right there.
All right.
Yeah, you look great.
Oh, okay, no problem, huh? Do I look at the camera?
You're taller than Dion. I want to stand over here and I'm just going to ask you a question.
Okay.
I just want you to be candid, okay? So what we're looking for is, new people are coming in. Next cohort we come
Right,
from.
right.
You've got this experience under your belt.
Right.
What I'd like to know from you is, what would be the most important advice you would give a new person coming in for what they might expect from this program? Because they have, preconceived notions.
Right.
What do you think they should know?
Well, just personally, I think that they should do a unit that they're really interested in, where they can put a lot of energy in, something that they'll get something out of themselves personally. Because I think the kids will get something out of it when they know that the teacher's excited about it.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Anything else you would tell them what they might expect once they get in, maybe summer, what is it?
Well, the summer, I like the academics. I like being in there, going back to school again. It's tough, it really is, but boy, once you get into it and involved in it, you really get a lot out of it, and you feel like, wow, hey, I can really do this. And that's basically what I did. I liked it, yes, I liked it.
I actually, rather than talk to the camera, kind of talk to me a little off camera, like here. Okay, so the first question is, new people are coming in, right? And what we'd like to know is, what would be your best advice for a new person coming into this program? What would they expect? What would a new person, you're going to give them advice for kids, you have the experience. What's the best thing that each one of you would say they should know to expect when they get into the program? What are they in for?
And you want us to be honest, right?
I want you to be honest.
Okay.
Expect to work and to get feedback, and you have to use that feedback. That's one thing to expect.
Expect to be overwhelmed.
Expect to be overwhelmed.
Very busy. It takes a lot of your time. However, it's very rewarding at the end when you have it all together and you leave here with the final product.
They need to expect change, because a lot of times it's going to be a complete change in the classroom, but it's going to be what benefits the students the most.
Okay. Anything else that you think the summer experience, just to reflect on that? What are they in for in the summer?
It was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
We had a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun.
You build new relationships, you get to network, it's great.
And you learn a lot of new stuff about technology and just how to integrate it into your classroom.
There's a lot, it's a lot of information. It's a lot of information.
Very good. Sounds good.
Sweet.